they were spraying water in the car. I'll tell you, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But when you do that in a hot car...
Oh, we've got trouble in turn one. Look at that, 2 automobiles. That's Dale Earnhardt in the Wrangler jeans machine. As you can see, oil pouring out of the rear of that car. Earnhardt got into it with Tim Richmond in the Stacy pack number 2. Earnhardt upside down, and we'll watch it on the instant replay from our Mizzlou cameras. Here's Earnhardt coming up behind Richmond. Earnhardt clips Richmond in the left rear quarter, kicks the deuce sideways. We see parts starting to fly. Richmond sliding sideways. Earnhardt goes right to the top of the track. He'll slam the wall here, and look at that. Earnhardt close to going out of the ballpark, Dick, as the 15 goes high in the air.
Well, it's about as close as you can get from going over the wall. And I'll tell you, the thing just got hung up in there and just flipped right up on its top. I'll tell you, that brings back old memories, man.
A rough ride indeed for Dale Earnhardt, the Wrangler jeans machine, as well as the Richmond car. Safety crews on the speedway, the Pocono track crews getting there very quickly to see if Earnhardt is okay, and we'll wait a moment as they help him unbuckle and get set to climb out of the car as we see the 15 sliding to a stop on the instant replay. Oil pouring out of the back of the automobile. Could have been a dangerous situation. And there's Earnhardt. He's okay. Earnhardt being helped by Tim Richmond coming across the track. Looks like Dale may have bumped up a leg just a little bit, but he looks okay, and the track doctors will take a close look at him. We see Earnhardt making his way toward the ambulance here at Pocono International Raceway. And Earnhardt will climb into the ambulance with a little bit of help from Tim Richmond as the track crew here at Pocono International Raceway tries to clean up quite a mess. Earnhardt's car leaking fluid all up toward the first turn area of the speedway as the track crew works, and we see Earnhardt's car in the pits. Let's go to Dwayne Dow. He's got Tim Richmond to talk about what happened up in turn number 1.
Well, a disappointed but philosophical Tim Richmond. Tim, I would say the most visual happening today at Pocono.
Well, unfortunately, it probably was, and hopefully they won't have another one like that today.
What happened?
Well, a couple laps earlier, Dale and I had been running together. He was in front of me, and I had got by him somewhere on the racetrack, got in front of him, and we were running fairly decent. I think we was catching maybe Harry and Darrell up there, and Dale had said he had been losing these brakes some of the day. He had to keep pumping them to keep the car stopping, and he said he went into 3 and he started to pump them, and there just wasn't anything there. And what happened, he just hit the back end of my car, which turned me around and turned him around also and sent me into the wall, and I think him too, and it just got him upside down, and it took me a while to get out of the car, and I thought he went over the fence. When I got out, I looked on the outside of the racetrack, but he was laying up behind me up towards the end of turn 1 upside down. And
You're all right?
yeah, I'm fine, and Dale is too. He kind of Charlie horsed his leg and maybe got a little cut, but nothing real serious from what they said in the hospital.
I know you're looking forward now to the next one.
Yeah, I am. You know,
the car doesn't look so good right now.
Well, we've got about 7 or 8 more back in the shop that that we can use. But
okay, Tim Richmond, thanks very much.
Thank you.